Welcome to Litbard. To discuss Age of Chaucer, the Chaucerian era, 1340 to 1400. The age in brief. It is impossible to pinpoint the start or end of a social or literary epoch. A specific date cannot be attributed to the gradual evolution that marks the transition from one age to another. However, we use a significant historical or literary event to indicate the start or end of a certain age for the benefit of convenience and chronological study. The period known as Chaucer's age spans the years 1340 to 1400 because Chaucer was born in 1340 and passed away in 1400. The first truly national poet of England, Chaucer, had the exceptional distinction of living through the reigns of three different English kings. He was born during Edward III's reign, lived during Richard II's reign, and passed away during Henry IV's reign. It was a time of stark social differences and quick political transition. Edward's reign marks the finest development of medieval civilization in England, according to W. H. Hudson. Additionally, it was the English chivalry's midsummer. His court embodied the idealistic idealism that permeates Chaucer's own Knight's Tale, and the Chronicles of Froissart account of his wars with France, including the famous triumphs of Crécy and Poictiers, reads more like a great book than a sober account of historical events. Strong in its newly formed unity, England embarked on its career of foreign conquests in a spirit of brazen courage, and each new victory served to further fuel national pride and ambition. But there was also another, more gloomy, aspect to the story. The commercial classes amassed enormous money and lived in opulent luxury as commerce increased. The nobility and the regal families also conquered. They led a gay and affluent lifestyle. The vast majority of people were living in abhorrent poverty and suffering. Furthermore, the nation was devastated by plague after epidemic. In 1348 to 1349, the deadly plague known as the Black Death first appeared. Moreover, a third of the nation's population perished as a result in just 1 year. In the years 1362, 1367, and 1370, the plague returned. A famine followed these outbreaks. As a result, the number of thieves, robbers, and vagrants increased nationwide. Corrupt practices in the church marked the worst stage of this degeneration. The priesthood had devolved into a corrupt, wasteful, demoralized, and deplorable group. They went as far as to deceive, defraud, and even plunder the populace. Chaucer depicts the gluttonous monk, the frivolous friar, the roguish pardoner, and the greedy and lustful priests accurately in the prologue to the Canterbury Tales. Important works of the major authors King James I of Scotland, the King's Square Pebbles to the play Christie's Kirk on the Green John Legate, Fades of Princes the Temple of Glass Story of Thebes. London Lyckpenny Sir Thomas Maylay, Morte d'Arthur Sir Thomas More, Utopia, English version, Tottle, Miscellany William Tyndale, New Testament Geoffrey Chaucer, The Book of the Duchess, The Romaunt of the Rose, The House of Fame, Troilus Cresside, The Canterbury Tales, Legends of Good Women, The Parliament of Fowls, William Langland, Piers the Plowman, A Vision, A Treatise on the Astrolabe. John Gower, Confessio Amantis Vox Clamantis Speculum Meditantis Wycliffe, The Bible, Sir John Mondeville, The Travels of Sir John Mondeville, Thomas Occleve, The Govmail of Princes, Occleve's Complaint, La Mala Rigi, The Complaint of Our Lady. William Dunbar, The Thistle and the Rose Dance of the Seven Deadly Sins, Roger Ascham, The Schoolmaster.